Well, this morning we are celebrating the final week of Minnesota Music Month, and a benefit concert tonight will celebrate bluegrass and country music and support local immigrant families and communities. The doors will open at 5 o'clock for the Rebel Loon of Minnesota Keep on Shining concert at the Celtic Junction in St. Paul. And joining us now is one of the organizers of the event and fiddle player for the Eclectics, Nick Martin, of course, joined by your bandmates here. We've got Phil and we have John as well with us. So thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, Ryan.
It's an exciting day. So you are one of the 6 bands who will be performing tonight. What can people expect at this concert?
That's right. We have 6 wonderful bands. It's going to be a fantastic show. Our band that you're going to hear a little bit of in a couple minutes is the Eclectics. We also have the Rowe Family Singers, Pop Wagner and Honky Tonk Ranch, a wonderful bluegrass group called the High 48s, the New Haviline Supremes, and a new group called Half Baked. So it's going to be a wonderful mix of mostly bluegrass, some country music.
Yeah, what a lineup. And I know that you are organizing this alongside with your wife, Rachel.
That's right.
Just give us an idea of what inspired this, how it came to be, and just sort of why you wanted to do this for the community.
Yeah, thank you, Raya. I will say, and I give credit to my wife, Rachel, for this. It was her idea in the first place. In January, February, as I was sort of at the height of the immigration operations, as I was sort of thinking, you know, what can I, as a person who works full-time, do to help folks who are impacted. Rachel said, well, why don't you, reach out to some of the other musicians you know, and let's organize a benefit concert to raise funds, and especially funds for rental assistance and food assistance, which seem to be some of the biggest needs. And so initially I was a little skeptical. I've never organized a concert of any kind before. But I did reach out, and the response was immediately, from the folks. I reached out to some bands that I've been admiring for a long time, and they were like, heck yes, we'll do that. That sounds great. And some of them even told me, well, talk to these other bands too. And they all said yes. And pretty soon we found we had a 6-band benefit concert in the works.
6 bands. What a great lineup. It's going to be a great show. I know you mentioned housing and renting support for some of our local families and communities. This is going to be benefiting 2 great organizations. Just tell us about the partnership there.
That's right. So we are working with Indigenous Roots, which has an initiative called the Minnesota Community Action Network, focused primarily on rental assistance. So they've been doing that for a long time, since last fall. They have a great process for reaching out, figuring out what families really need assistance and getting that assistance to families quickly. And then secondly, there's an organization called Open Market MN, which is focused primarily on food distribution, free meals, locally sourced excellent food. And so we chose those organizations for a couple of reasons. One was there's been so much activity in Minneapolis. There's also been activity in St. Paul, but not as much assistance. So we wanted this to be St. Paul focused. And then we also were hearing that the donations have dropped off, as the operations are less visible. And so, rent is coming due in 5 days after the concert. So there's still a need for help. So we wanted to really be able to have the concert meet that need.
Wow, well, it should be a great evening filled with community and some great music. We do have some information that we want to put up on the screen. I know that we had said the tickets are sold out, but there is actually a live stream that you can still tune into from home if you're interested, right?
We're thrilled with the response. So yes, it is sold out, but there will be a live stream. The concert is at Celtic Junction Arts Center in St. Paul. And if you go to Celtic Junction's website, celticjunction.org, they're going to put a YouTube live stream link on there.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you all just do your thing. We've got a very special treat this morning, a little performance. So thank you so much for being here.
Raya.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Take it away.
1, 2.